Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. Over here, we have an instruction which tells us to calculate the empirical formula of the compound which has the following percentage composition: 53,0% of aluminium and 47,0% of oxygen. Firstly, let us remind each other about what is meant by an empirical formula. In simple terms, the empirical formula of a chemical compound is the simplest whole number ratio of the atoms which form the compound. Okay, for the explanation which I'm going to give to make more sense, I need to first draw a table in this form. The table will consist of about 1, 2, 3, 4 columns and 1, 2, 3 rows. The first column is for the elements which are involved in the formation of the compound. In this case, we've got aluminium and oxygen. The second column is for grams per 100 grams. In this column, we're going to treat the percentages as if they are grams. In other words, as if they represent mass. Okay, the third column is for the number of moles. And the last column is for the simplest ratio. Simplest ratio. Okay, as far as aluminum is concerned, we're given 53,0%. We take that as if it's 53 grams of aluminum involved in the formation of our compound. Oxygen, we're given 47%. So we'll take it as if we've got 47 grams of oxygen. In terms of the number of moles, for aluminium, we have 53 divided by the relative atomic mass of aluminium is 26,98. 26,98. As far as oxygen is concerned, we're going to have 47 divided by the relative atomic mass of oxygen is 16. Put 16 over there. Then we take the calculator. Okay, 53 divided by 26,98. The answer is, okay, say 53 divided by 26,98. We get 1,964418, so on and so forth, and we round it off to 3 decimal places. 1,964. For oxygen, we have 47 divided by 16. And the answer is 2,938 when you round it off to 3 decimal places. Now, as far as the simplest ratio is concerned, we look at the smallest number of moles over here, and it happens to be 1,964. Therefore, we take the 1,964 and divide it by itself to get 1. And over here, we take 2,938 and divided by 1,964 to get 2,938 divided by 1,964. The answer is 1,495. 1,495. Okay, now as you can see, over there we've got a whole number in the form of 1. Over here we've got a decimal number in the form of 1,495. Now, if you come across a situation like this, bear in mind that the intention is to come up with the simplest whole number ratio of the atoms which form our compound. Okay, now, in here or over here, we came up with 1,495. So if we come across a situation like this, wherein under the simplest ratio, you don't get a whole number, you have to multiply the decimal number by a whole number. You can start with 2 moving up, depending on whether 2 will work or not. So in this case, we start with 2, meaning that we have to multiply this by 2. Let's multiply this number over here by 2 and see what it gives us. 1,495 by 2. We get 2,99. So we round it off to the nearest whole number, and it gives us 3. It gives us 3. Okay. What you do over here in terms of multiplying by 2 should also be done over there. We multiply 1 by 2 to get 2. Now we've got our whole number being 2 and the other whole number being 3. So it means that our empirical formula in this case should be AL 2O3. This is the empirical formula. 2 atoms of aluminium and 3 atoms of oxygen. Empirical formula. In simple terms, this is basically how one should go about calculating the empirical formula of a chemical compound. I hope you find this information helpful. And for more informative information, please subscribe to our YouTube channel at PP Maths and Science Lab. Thank you very much.